What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Today we have a top 8 deck profile from Tommy Williams. Say hi, Tommy.
Hey, what's going on, guys?
Tommy's here going to tell you everything he played in the deck and why he played the cards he played and kind of his thought process behind it. So, without further ado, Tommy, you can take over.
All right, hey guys, what's up? This is my Snake Eye Fire King deck. I got a top 8 with at the Chicago Regional this past weekend. The event had about like 600 players and it was 10 rounds, so it was pretty close to like a YCS experience. So hopefully this helps you guys out going to Vegas and Costa Rica. So let's get into it. So I played 3 Ash, pretty standard. We played 3 Witch. This is pretty popular in the TCG because people are more focused on trying not to brick, so this helps the consistency. 3 Valor, just like really safe hand shot, especially at a regional. 1 Arvada, that's pretty standard.
And what would you say to the people that are trying to play multiple Arvadas? I've seen some people actually playing more than one Arvada.
Oh yeah, I've never seen that. I wouldn't recommend it.
I said I
Like
wouldn't
maybe
either.
if you're trying to play around like hand shots, but there's probably better cards that do that. So so I played 3 Kieran. It's like one of the more crazy cards in the deck. It beats like imperms. You could use it on air turn to pop your Amble Whale and something like IP. There's a lot of really cool interactions with this card. Make sure you know that for the YCS. 1 Ponix, really good. 3 Nib. Nib's like really good right now because every deck summons a lot. It's like a combo format, so you want to have Nib in your deck. 1 Garunix. Some people play 2 to play around like soul release and stuff, but I tried to make the deck as small as possible, so I think 1 was fine. 3 Ash, best card in the deck. 1 Flambird. You don't want to draw multiples. You could bring it back from the grave, so I don't think you really need 2 in this deck. Pure plays 2 because they have the field spell, but that's not really a thing in this deck.
Yeah.
2 Poplar. You want a second for the grind game. It's also like people think it's a brick. It's also like a 1 card starter. If you draw this, you could do like the pure snake eye play.
Yeah.
So I didn't play Oak. This was
I've seen a
I
lot of
think
people
this is the most.
start cutting the Oak. If they're playing the Fire King version, they're not playing Oak. A
Yeah,
lot
so
of
I
players.
I tried to copy OCG for this deck. They don't really like it, but I think in TCG because we don't have Maxi and you're gonna combo more often. I think it's really important. So going forward, I would definitely put Oak in the deck. I regretted that.
Okay, that's good to know.
Uh, yeah, so I would definitely add Oak. 3 Bonfire. I played Skyburn. OCG like Skyburn, but I noticed in the TCG a lot of people are playing Circle.
I think
So going
Circle
for
is better because you can dodge stuff in the graveyard.
yeah, so I'm definitely gonna test that one going forward. 1 Island, I think 1's fine.
I
1
personally think it's fine.
Sanctuary, 1 Original, 3 Talents. This card was insane. Going second, you could usually break the board if you sequence correctly. You could take their Appaloosa. You could do a lot of really cool stuff with, and then going first, like if you get hand shot, the game pretty much ends. If you have like combo to keep going. 3 Original, no 3 Wanted, my bad. 3 Imperm. That's it for the main. For the extra deck, I played 1 Whale. That's pretty standard. 1 Apo, standard. I played Dark. Some people don't play this, but the Charmers are like the best cards in the extra deck going second, so I definitely make sure you have both of these in your deck.
Yeah, especially here.
Yep. Oh yeah, that's like the crazy one. I played Chimera. This is also like a new tech card in TCG. It basically gives you a second, like it gives you like an extra body when you reborn it off the Arvada, so you can climb like much easier. There's some lines where if you have this in your deck, you can play into Nib much easier because you have more bodies. So I like that. I don't know if it's mandatory, but it's definitely something cool to try out. 1 IP, standard. Phoenix. This is how you do the OTK when there's no monsters on your opponent's board. It also lets you pop like super polys and summon limits, so this card was like really good. 1 Link Rebo. I played 2 Princess. You can get away with 1, but having the second one is clutch sometimes, so definitely a flex spot, but it's nice to have.
Yeah, I was just gonna say that about the SP as well. You only played the one. Did 2 ever come up?
No, I don't think so. It's deck has so much power you don't really need it, but if I was playing Pure Snake, I would definitely consider a second one.
Gotcha.
And then the Raging Phoenix, the OTK line, Sunlight Wolf, Sprints for the Scatter Shot if you ever need that, and then Zealantis. And then for the side deck, I played 3 Cosmic. Everyone has a Floodgate in their deck, so you put this in going second pretty much into every deck.
Yeah, and Centurion is a
Go,
deck.
yeah, I actually played against that guy. I opened double and he just lost. It was kind of funny.
It's funny.
But you could also put this in going first against like Castier and Pearly because they have a lot of like continuous and field spells, so that's really good. 3 Crossed Out. This card is probably a crutch. I feel like if you know what you're doing, you don't need this, but I did not know what I was doing going into this event, so this helped a lot. Made things much easier.
It made draw
Playing through
not
hand
as
chest.
like.
Yeah, going forward, I don't think you need 6 going first cards, but it was nice to have. Then I played 3 draw. This might go into main depending on how popular Fire
Yeah,
King
I was
is.
just about to ask you, do you regret not playing it in the main and maybe like not playing the Valor?
So this was actually intentional because I assumed that the regional, not many people would have the deck, especially it was the first weekend it came out. It's like very hard to get. But at the YCS, I think this is going to go into the main probably.
Yeah,
But I only
100%.
played against 3 mirror matches, so I was happy I didn't mean like this card. Then I played 3 Judgment. This was pretty good, but I think Anti-Spell gives you more value. But it's kind of weird because they both hit different cards. Like Judgment beats Cosmic and evenly. Anti-Spell beats like Talents, a lot of the engine cards. So like with Judgment, you can get like a 3-for-1. Not Judgment. With Anti-Spell, you can get like a 3-for-1 trade maybe and just like win the game off that card automatically. Judgment is like more niche. You could hit like random stuff. You can still have normal summons. So really depends on the meta game which one is better. But they're both pretty good. I would definitely test both of them though. Yeah.
And this is what I'm curious about.
The Kieran, it has 2 purposes. Against Branded, there's like a really cool combo where you Foolish this, send Ash, and then you could add back Ash with Wolf. It's also, it could use your Fire King engine to get into the Scatter Shot if you want a Scatter Shot. And then
And that's why you played the Sprin.
Yeah, Sprint goes with the Scatter Shot. Then I played Assemble Nightingale. This is for it's for like if you don't want to take damage and the clock's running low, you could summon that. And then you won't take damage.
Yeah, this is something I haven't seen yet. Is the Nightingale.
Yeah, it's also like if you play against a shifter deck, if you get shifted, you could summon this. Most of the shifter decks don't really do too much, so you shouldn't. Their board shouldn't be too much. Then you could just play turn 3 like it's turn 1 again. And then if you're close to time, you could summon this, and so you don't take damage. And then I put the Scatter Shot.
Yeah, we've all been scattershotted before, so.
Yeah.
Definitely.
That's pretty much it. I just want to shout out to Team Inspire. Shout out all the sponsors. Dueling Guard. What is it?
Tenfold.
Tenfold, and what's the last one?
We have the Card Haven, which is a shop out in Texas, and then we also have Main Phase. Sadly, Chainlink is not in business anymore, so hopefully they come back.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so shout out those guys making everything possible, and good luck everybody going to Vegas and Costa Rica. It's going to be a really interesting format.
Oh, it's going to be amazing. I think this format's definitely going to be something to be looking out for.
Yeah.
Most definitely.
All right.
Other than that, peace.